contacted me, I think, about some of the recordings, and I said to you before, I think they're on the Teams page, but what I normally do, and I just haven't caught up in time to do it this time, is I take that video file, because I find myself Teams can be awkward enough, and never mind the fact that we've just gone through a migration and there's lots of migration issues and copies of files and things everywhere. And it's hard to find certain things. So what I would try to do is I download those video pieces, I upload them to a private channel on YouTube, and then what I do is stream them onto the Moodle page. And I'll just put them in their own section as the live discussions, just that you get a chance if you've missed for whatever reason, if you have to leave early or whatever, any bit of the discussion that we might have that you can catch up on. And also, I think we covered a lot of really interesting ground last week. And, you know, like even in the discussion, and if you guys have questions, any open questions like that, that's really helpful. The first assignment, the annotated bibliography, is set up as a workshop. So you'll see that there as a workshop. Just a reminder that I know somewhere I said it was the 6th of June, which is today, which is not true. It's the 20th of June that I'm asking you to have that in for. At some point, hopefully today, we'll have a little chat about some of the search techniques that might be useful and helpful for you in that process and trying to identify journal articles. One piece of advice I would give you in anything, and you may know this already, when you're starting to kind of feel around a research question or an idea, it's really useful to find one really good article that you kind of in the subject area you're interested in, that you can kind of rely on and use not just the article, but the bibliography. Dig into the bibliography, look for the patterns that are in the bibliography. So who are the people they refer to? Are they people that you've seen many other times in other papers? You know, they tend to kind of call back to original pieces of research that kind of stand out well. And the other thing is, what are the journals that keep popping up all the time? So don't just read the article and the reference, but go dig into the references and look at what the most common journal seems to be popping up all the time. If you see one, and you know, it may not be the case, there may be some research, you know, spreads all sorts of things, but sometimes you'll see that they'll go to like a certain journal all the time for references. And if you see that, that's probably a good sign that you should go browse that journal. So look at you can even go to the website normally and open up the journal and look at the past issues. And when I say browse, what I mean is look at what other articles, what other research is carried out there. And you know, there might be something in the methods or the approach that would be of interest to you. Okay, I did a lot of talking last week, and I'm really interested now in getting to you. So I'm going to shut up this time. I'm going to start with a very simple exercise, 5 minutes, just get us rolling, get the blood flowing. And what I'm going to do is do some rooms, and let's trash those old rooms. And what I'm going to do, make a bigger rooms, and we'll put how many? Let's do 4. How many people do we get in 4 rooms? Right? Choose the number of rooms you want. Let's do 6 maybe. And what I'm going to ask you this very simple question. Quantitative research relies heavily on these 2 principles or ideas of validity and reliability. So there are 2 big terms you come across all the time in quantitative research. So much so that it's also bled into a little bit of qualitative research. Sometimes you'll read it and see it in the qualitative research. What I want you to try and do in your own words, now you can look it up if you want to, if you're not sure of the concepts, but as a group, I just want you to come up with a definition for each of those words. And it's like just 5 minutes. It gets the ball rolling for us in terms of the discussion. Does that sound okay? Yep. Cool. All right. I'll put you in there. It's 8:37 now, so I'll probably pull you back at 8:50. No, 8. It's not 8. Exam board, right? 6. Yes, the heat. 6:50. All right. Brilliant. Open the doors.